the following presentation of the National Football League.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Ooh, nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and definitely goes on the first play of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in. Don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
And he looks up. He's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stoutly. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. This one complete right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Seahawks.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Now he's just going to flip this forward. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Seattle.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. They'll look to throw again. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
They'll look to throw yet again. This is caught 2. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown Seahawks. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker. Defense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see the football for the second time. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high. But it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, it's Blue. There he goes again. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
2nd and goal at the Seahawks 2-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Well, Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this weekend.
Yeah, certainly.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. He gets in for a milestone sack. Number 150 on his great career as he continues to climb the all-time list. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. It's to the left side and taken in by down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 12 as we are ready to get back underway. He'll drop to throw. In middle, and he's got down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
16 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Throwing now from the gun. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. A throw right side pulled in by Noel. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It's now 4th down and 1.
They bring a tight end in motion left. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Taking off. He'll try to get there. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
Gain of 12. 1st down, Seahawks.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, keeps this drive alive.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different.
And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
That one is good. And the Seahawks will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back, Demboyz, heading back out there. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
At the 38-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
2nd and 1 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, Blue. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunity.
And he's in! Touchdown, Cowboys!
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch, and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride, be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
The extra point is good. And the Cowboys are on top. It's 14-10.
Seahawks 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. On play act. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game. Like, these receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
The Cowboys offense and their running back, Demboyz, heading back out there. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be in. He's got it. Touchdown, Dallas. That's 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The PAT, up and good. Cowboys are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. 3rd down. I focused, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll take a deep shot for downs. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch.
34 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. They'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
That one incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. They'll motion the slot man right. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He's got a man. That's Noah. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The Cowboys offense going to take over just before the half. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. A good spot here, second and a yard. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up third down and 1.
They'll try and throw for it on third and 1. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Throwing now on first and 10. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And it's the Rams quarterback. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Rams are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they host the Denver Broncos. And here's the home team's running back. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Chiefs even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Drake May. He pulls it, and now he's thinking first down. Now he's thinking touchdown. 31 yards on the scramble for the score. The Colts get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 10
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Going back to the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
The throw here is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
26 yards. 1st down.
He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
This guy's really in his zone right now, Mike. He's rushing with such confidence that it doesn't matter who they put on him. He thinks he's going to win every matchup, and with the rest of the time remaining here in the second half, the offense is going to have to change some things up. It's less about who blocks him and how we block him, because right now, one-on-one, he's just not getting the job.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Will Anderson. He's been tough to stop all night. Now with 3 sacks in the game.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwari. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
They motion the slot man left. He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
A run once more with Blue. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down. Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football at their own 40.
And that's just a bad decision. When you have a guy of this caliber, Mike, they kind of have a reputation. It's not somebody that you want to challenge in the passing game very often. And unfortunately for this quarterback, it appears he didn't get that memo and ends up being a costly turnover.
Well, Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. A quick throw on his RPO, and Downs has it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Slot man going to move in motion left. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Going to take a shot down the field. Whoa! And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Now, this looks like a design run. He'll get this down to the 44. That's about it. Look him up on a second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Straight ahead. It's Blue. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
30-yard line.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one caught just past the pylon. Touchdown, Cowboys. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
This will be taken in at the 2. And he stops. That's 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense and Josh Downs heading back to the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they've just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks first down.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Seahawks first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. To the left side and taken in by Down. It is 2nd and 6.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. A gain of 4. It's
Pass to the air one more time. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
He's got it at about the 8. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First and goal, Seattle.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's going to be stuck in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
It's a little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. they need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his second touchdown of the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40.
28 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Luke going to get it again here on first down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Again, here comes Blue. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 25, here's second and 9. Now this time, they'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Going right, it's taken in. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
It's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. For the end zone, but it's batted away and incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's third and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. With the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. The Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Josh Downs heading back to the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Pass right side to down. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
He'll look to throw here on first down. A throw on the move is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. And a few kneel down should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left. But it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.